Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Taylor, and I am the advocate of the devil. If I have the timing right for when these episodes get released, this should actually be the first episode of the new year. First of all, let me say happy 2018 to everybody. Secondly, I hope your hangover isn't too strong. There are so many things going on or have gone on in these past and future months. Christmas, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. We have Valentine's Day to look forward to, and you guys are going to have a Valentine's Day episode to look forward to. Keep your eyes peeled. The point is that there are many occasions to go out and celebrate. Hang out with your friends and tell them how much you appreciate them. Spend time with your family and tell them that you love them. When it comes to New Year's, there are hundreds of bars, thousands of homes to go to just to be with your friends and get trashed. Ring in the new year with an obscene amount of drinking. After all, that's what your free time is for, right? Hanging out, partying. But here's the thing. Celebrating is for those who wish to celebrate, and today, I'm advocating for not being in that kind of festive mood. So this first one is gonna be a tad controversial, but I'm gonna say it anyways. You don't need to go big for Christmas. Let me say that one more time. No need to go big on Christmas. The post-Thanksgiving sales on Black Friday and Cyber Monday are all well-intentioned, sure, but it's a trick. Companies lowering prices on things that they over-ordered on so that you spend more than you thought you originally wanted to on things you don't actually need and will probably forget about a week after opening said gifts.
Working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need.
The true meaning of Christmas is coming together as family and friends and spending time with one another, not money. Sure, it's nice to get gifts and it's just as nice to give them too, but there are certain times when that just gets excessive and someone almost always feels terrible about it. That someone is me, BT Dubs. See, I grew up poor. I live very much paycheck to paycheck currently, and when you have bills and food and rent to pay for, massive celebrations like Christmas can be, and usually are, huge drains on your savings and ability to keep living. And yes, I'm aware that there's more than just Christmas, but that's the one that I celebrate, and I covered the other ones last year. When I say people feel left out, I mean, what happens when your best friend sees that look in your eye when you can't afford the next game in your favorite franchise and buys it for you instead? Sure, it's not their intent for you to pay them back.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
That's not in the spirit of the holidays. But deep down, you want to. You want them to feel that same joy that they just gave you, and it slowly eats you up inside that you can't afford to do the same thing for them. Not right away, anyways. And that alone is a terrible feeling to have during the most wonderful time of the year. I also mentioned up there about spending time with family. A great idea. In theory. But what usually happens when you spend any extended time period with your extendeds? A long list of your faults being put on display, but it's just a joke. Yeah, right, drink another bottle of wine, Susan, and a bunch of questions that you don't want to answer. Why aren't you married yet? Haven't you gotten a real job? How come your girlfriend has a beard and is named Frank?
Means you're fucking gay!
All in an attempt to start a fight. During the holidays. But that's okay, because exactly 1 week later, you can spend time with the family you choose, your friends, and drink yourself into a small headache-filled coma. Insert argument dose.
Which is New Year's Eve, which is the single biggest letdown of a night every single year.
This is probably the old man in me, since I'm pretty sure I enjoyed this more when I was younger than I do now, but what exactly is the appeal of getting blackout drunk? Seriously, the point where you have more alcohol in your system than an entire Jack Daniel's distillery? How is this a thing to be proud of? It's not just that. The idea of New Year's resolution just boggles my mind. Why do you need a specific day to decide that you're gonna change for the better? Why not, improve yourself on a daily basis? Try each day to be a little better than you were yesterday. People who need to wait until the new year to kick themselves in the ass are just making excuses for remaining exactly how they are right now. And you know what? If you're happy as you are right now, good for you. Again, that defeats the point of making a resolution.
I'm disgusted with my life and myself, but I'm not unhappy about that.
Celebrating another period of 365 days going around the sun with partying with all your friends is all well and good, but don't kid yourself into thinking that you are any different than you were when you woke up yesterday. You're not. Maybe a little bit, but change takes time. Besides, you can always just grab a beer or two, hang out with your significant other in your own home, and ring in the new year properly. Naked, under the covers, taking the Lord's name in vain.
In short, fuck them, fuck that, fuck you, thank God for me.
All this talk about New Year's, though, planet Earth's birthday, has reminded me of my last point. And that point is actually a combination of my previous two. Birthdays!
Oh, another birthday, another year closer to death.
I'm a 30-year-old man. Every time my birthday rolls around, I am constantly reminded of how old I'm getting. White hair, itchy beard, a beer belly. It's depressing. There is hair growing out of my ears now. I'm freaking old. So why would I want to celebrate this? A birthday is a combination of both Xmas and New Year's. You get presents, feel guilty about getting presents that you can't pay back to your friends and family, and then drink to forget your age. You know what my dream birthday is? Sitting at home, playing video games, and cracking open a beer or two. Maybe 3. And not having to go to work.
That's my dream. Don't smother it, please.
I'm not opposed to something low-key, something small with the people who matter, and quite frankly, all this complaining is coming from a place of love. I want people to appreciate each other, the time we all spend together, not just the things we get or give. At a certain point, we all lost the true meaning of all these celebrations. To me, spending time is more important than spending money. Time is the one thing you can never get back, and using that time with the people you love, the people who love you right back, that's the greatest gift of all. Despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, I do hope I managed to shed some light into not celebrating just because everyone else is. Whether it be in the capitalist insanity that is Christmas, the unnecessary binge drinking of New Year's, or the painful reminder that is your own birthday, there are plenty of times when celebrating does more harm than good. But there are times where it's perfect, and we don't need a special day for that. We just need to take the time to appreciate the people who are around us, who keep us going, who support us. Which is a perfect segue to thank all those wonderful people who are supporting us on Patreon. It's been much appreciated, even as the holidays draw ever closer upon us. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with everything we have going on here at Devious Advocacy, and get to know us on a more personal level on Discord, which you can find a link to in the description below. But most importantly, let us know in the comments below what you think. Did I miss a time of celebration that you are completely apathetic to? Or maybe I'm just being a big Scrooge. By all means, let your own views clash with my own, so that I may proceed to prove you wrong.
I drink, and I know things.
But for now, in the case of not celebrating, the defense rests.
String up the lights and light up the tree. We're gonna make some revelry. Spirits are high, so I can tell it's Christmas time in hell. Demons are nicer as you pass them by. There's lots of demon toys to buy. The snow is falling and all is well. It's Christmas time in hell.